So I just unfollowed J. Scott Campbell. If you want to know why, stay tuned to the video. Be sure to visit our sponsor at gocollect.com. Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos. So I decided today that I was going to unfollow J. Scott Campbell, and I did this for several reasons. The first reason is that I don't need temptation in my life. I would just be honest. I don't need temptation from J. Scott Campbell. I am a big fan of J. Scott Campbell. I think that he is an extremely talented cover artist, and I have nothing against him or any other cover artist out there. But part of what I am trying to do is to hold myself to some of the statements that I've been making, talking about the fact that there are too many variants in the market. And it doesn't matter to me whether these are variants that are coming from the publisher, from a retailer, or from the artist. I feel that there are too many variants. And so what I'm trying to do is to put my money where my mouth is and to hold myself accountable. And that doesn't mean that I might not slip, but I am making an attempt. And J. Scott Campbell makes really fantastic covers. And a couple of times a week, I get his emails into my inbox, and he is showing what's available or what's coming, and the temptation is real. And so I don't need that temptation in my life, and that's part of why I unsubscribed. The other thing was, when I went to his website today, I found something a little curious. And what I spotted was an exclusive second chance. You've probably never heard that term before, because I hadn't until I was on his site and tried to dig around to figure out what this meant. And what I think it means is that they basically decided they were going to issue some additional variants for a comic that came out a couple of months ago. And I don't know whether this is a sign of what's to come, but I find that very strange. So I'm specifically talking about Amazing Spider-Man number 14. They have decided that they're going to reissue 7 new variants for a comic that came out in January of 2019. And it's my understanding that there were 3 different covers that originally came out. There was the regular cover, and then there were 2 variants. That was back in January. And now J. Scott Campbell has decided that he is going to issue 7 new covers. And I think it's a total of 15,000 additional copies of Amazing Spider-Man number 14. And I don't know how many were originally produced between those original 3 covers, but when you add up the numbers that are on his website, they are printing at least, or I should say issuing at least another 15,000 copies. And again, I find that strange. I don't know whether this is a new trend that they're starting where, we issued some variants in comics before, but we're going to decide that we're going to do it again. And I give them a little credit because on the website there was like a statement where they basically said we had some pre-orders and we sold out, and now we're basically printing more. And I struggled to find additional information on the site that helped me to understand it. So if you guys understand it a little bit differently than me, please explain it to me. But this is what I was able to glean when I was on the website taking a look around. And this whole thing just doesn't sit well with me. Part of what makes variants special is that they're limited and they're exclusive. But if you print something and then you decide later on that you want to print more, I just don't know how you reconcile that, or at least I can't reconcile that. Now, what's important about everything that I'm saying here is that I am not passing judgment on anyone that is trying to make money by issuing variants. I am not saying that you're bad if you buy variants. What I am saying is that I want to try to hold myself accountable, and I want to be consistent in what I'm talking about as best I can. And again, variants are really nice, so I might still buy one. but we'll see. So anyway, I'm looking forward to you guys' comments in the comment section. Maybe you guys saw this, maybe you understand it a little bit differently than I do. Either way, I look forward to interacting with you guys. As always, if you need to reach me, feel free to do so at Regie Collects on Instagram or regiecollects@gmail.com. Take care. Be sure to visit BCW Supplies to learn about their 950 plus products for collectors. Products include card sleeves, display cases, comic bags, storage boxes, and gaming folders, just to name a few items. Head over to bcwsupplies.com today for more information.